Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today I'm back on Thunder server in OnAir, continuing my career from here in NZPP, which is Paraparaumu. We'll be flying in the Cessna 208 up to NZHS, which is Hastings. Now we'll be in this repaint right here. It's the New Zealand Air Safaris Caravan, and it's been done by Reva from NZA Simulations, who've done a ton of great work already in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button down below, and if you're new, how about consider subscribing? It costs nothing at all except just a little bit of self-respect. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at our company here on Thunder server, and I've been slowly building up my cash reserves. We're here at $54,000 at the moment. Now what I'm looking to do is build enough cash reserves to allow me to open a virtual airline, and I'll let you know once I do that, and if you'd like to join, you can go ahead and do that. I need 100,000 in the bank to be able to start looking at doing that, so that's one of my goals at the meantime. The other key bits of information are down here. Almost got enough XP there to get across to level 2, so very early on in the company right here. Reputation's pretty low at 31.06. It's been building up very, very slowly, between 0.1% and 0.5% per flight, depending on the length of flight and all that sort of stuff. But yesterday I got that autopilot bug in the Cessna 208 where it pitches up quite severely, and before I could catch it, it went into a stall and it gave me a 0.5% punishment, which is equivalent to like 1 to 5 flights, so I was pretty gutted about that. Anyway, my fault. So let's go ahead and set up the flight. So we'll go up to my company right here, we'll go to aircraft, and we've got a rented Cessna 208. We've had it for a few days right here, and I'll go ahead and press the prepare flight button. I hope you guys are enjoying Microsoft Flight Simulator thus far. Let me know some of the things you've been up to. Be interesting to hear what everyone's been doing in the sim, whether you've been playing OnAir or anything else. I'm just going to load these up right here. I'm not going to need to fill up with fuel completely. It's only 111 nautical miles, so I'm just going to push this up to a point where on the right hand side you can see we want to keep it in the black. There we go, that's close enough. 43% fuel. That gives us a 395 nautical mile range, and we'll have enough to cover the half-hour reserve fuel that you need in your tank also. So I'll go ahead and confirm and fly now. So what we're going to do now is put in our destination, NZHS, which is Hastings, and it's going to go ahead and load up our cargo and all that sort of stuff. So once it's done that, I'll come back and rejoin you. Okay, we're now in the tracking page for OnAir. We've got all green ticks, which means we are good to go. We'll go ahead and press start tracking, and our flight will begin very, very soon. Just waiting for the app to load things up. There we go. We are now being tracked. So let me just reduce this down a bit and throw it over to my other monitor. And let's go ahead and start up the Cessna 208. A warning straight off the bat, I'm not an expert in this aircraft, as plenty of people have found out, but we'll throw the fuel selectors on. Let's throw the beacon on now while we are thinking about it. Battery master goes on, fuel boost goes through to on, starter not yet. Let's throw our first
system test.
Avionics on. We're getting a bit of commentary in the background right there. Let's wait for that to warm up. We need to get our prop RPM up. We are looking pretty good right there. So let's see if we've got this right. Starter set to on.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay, looks like we've got a good start there, everybody. Let's go ahead and put our fuel boost down to normal. Starter set to off. Let's throw on our taxi lights and our nav lights. No smoking seatbelt signs should be on. Cabin we don't need. Pitot heat can go on. Avionics number 2 can go on. And we can go ahead and fire that up. And there goes our track right there from Paraparaumu up there to Hastings. So we're all good to go. We've got a northerly wind here today. Let's take off to the north. So we'll just reset the barrow right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. Let's have a look around. We do have aircraft to our right over there, so we're just going to have to turn to our left. Let's go and taxi out to the runway and prepare to take off. So I'll catch you out there very, very soon. Okay, we backtrack and taxi to runway 34. As you can see right in front of us here, we have got our landing lights on. We've got a cruise altitude of 9,000 feet today, so we're going in a northerly direction in New Zealand, north odd, south even for those playing at home. We've also gone ahead and put 1 notch of flaps on, so we are all good to go, everybody. Let's rev things up and get out of here. Okay, nice. We are airborne. We'll just nose it down. Let's get our speed up. Flaps are up. Ooh, we drop a bit of altitude there. Lose a bit of lift with that, but also a bit of drag. So we should see that speed start to go up a bit. So what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to let the autopilot take over from here. Even though I'm a bit nervous about it stalling me, but we'll have to watch it closely. And I'll let you enjoy the sights between here and Hastings. And then as I'm about to set up to approach into Hastings there, we can rejoin the flight. So enjoy the scenery, and we will catch you very, very soon. Right, final approach here, everybody, into Hastings. And anyone that has flown Kiwi Air before knows that this is the time to really fasten your seatbelt. Fasten it very, very tight. Anything could happen. As we approach, we had to come and make a join the pattern downwind and approaching into runway 19 right here. We're on quite a good approach right now. Pretty much under control. Famous last words, everybody. Let's see if we can hit it smoothly.
Landing time log.
Ooh, a little bit floaty. And a bit of a double bounce there, which is pretty standard for me. Let's keep it straight on the centre line right there. Well, the passengers have survived. So that's a big tick in the book for Kiwi Air on this particular flight. We'll just taxi off here. Let's pull back our flaps, reduce our flaps, and we're going to go over to the parking area. Let's go and review the flight. See you there. Alright, in our parking space right here, everybody. So we'll go ahead, get rid of that yoke. Let's turn off all our lights except the beacon, or else OnAir is going to give us a bit of a penalty. That looks good to me. Let's throw our parking brake on. Oh, parking brake on, and we'll just cut that mixture right there. And there we go. We've got the notifications. Let's take a look at the flight. I'll bring this across here. Let's just make it just a touch bigger, everybody, and see what is going on. Okay, so we successfully completed the flight. So a 0.18 reputation change, and up front, as I said, you don't get a lot of reputation, so when you lose it for something silly, it really hurts. But today, managed to grab it. I did get the comfort bonus for not flying like a lunatic, which was good. Also the safety bonus and the aircraft handling bonus. That's XP bonuses right there. The aircraft condition has changed slightly. So I am almost there at level 2, so we'll go ahead and go OK. Okay, and if we just take a look at our cash flow statement right here, we had some fuel to put into the aircraft, 752 for an expense. We did have parking fee at Paraparaumu, our landing fee here in Hastings, and then obviously the rental fee for the Cessna Caravan 208B. We did rake in approximately $6,000, so if we take a look at our dashboard of our company, we'll see that we've increased our dollars just slightly. We'll just wait for that to come up. Here it is, we're up to $58,500, almost at level 2. But a really enjoyable flight, just a nice cruisy flight, nothing too scary there between Paraparaumu and Hastings. So I hope you did enjoy that flight, everybody. If you did, go ahead and smash a like button down below, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, everybody, take it easy.